My name is Leanne, and extreme gingerbread making is my sport. I've been baking for as long as I can remember. As soon as I could open up a cupboard, I was pulling out pots and pans, learning how to bake like Mom did. My parents have always been a huge support to me. They gave me my first wooden spoon when I was 5. I'll never forget that day. I chose to work with gingerbread because hands down the best to work with. Pastries and cakes don't even compare. I mean, once you make a cake, that's it, the end. But with gingerbread, that's the beginning of something new and better. I entered my first gingerbread house contest when I was 7. I beat out kids twice my age. That was the first time I heard the word protégé. I continued to compete, and the next year I went on to provincial championships. The houses just kept getting bigger and bigger, and then I got into extreme gingerbread making. That is living life on the edge, extreme gingerbread making. Then I got to the nationals, where my scale model of the Taj Mahal went first, and that was when I got my endorsement deal with the Pampered Chef. That's when I knew I made it. I was on top of the world. And then there was the accident. I was making this full-scale model gingerbread house for my appearance on the Oprah show. I bit off more than I could chew, trying to impress her. I was inside, and 2,000 pounds of gingerbread came tumbling in on me when the house collapsed. It took rescue workers 12 hours to eat their way through to me. It was terrifying, and it landed me in the hospital in a full body cast for 3 months. And then when the doctors finally thought it was time to take it off, they examined my hands, and they said I would never hold a spoon again. I thought that was the end of my career. I was so depressed. I was in physiotherapy. But what's the point in living if you can't bake gingerbread? And then my dad came to see me. He had gone through the garage and found that first wooden spoon that him and Mom had given to me when I was 5 years old. And he said that him and Mom would be behind me the entire way, and they would see me through this. I would bake gingerbread again. With their encouragement, I went back into training. I had to start at the very beginning, kind of like being a baby again. I couldn't even crack an egg. But with a lot of hard work, I got stronger. I proved the doctors wrong. I held my spoon. Now, I'm ready to get back into extreme gingerbread making. My first competition is going to be at Camp Assiniboia.